What is up, Jefferson Multimedia? We're having some issues with Freaky Fruit. I want to see if we can figure out how to know which images are transparent and which ones aren't. I want to show you some of the problems we're having. So, google.com, and let's go with transparent cartoon eyes, because I feel like it. So, click there. All of this stuff comes up. Click on the Images tab, and then, is it under Settings or Tools? Tools, you want to set the size for large. You want to set the usage rights for labeled for reuse with modification, which means we can change them any way we want, right? Boom! Let's see which ones will work and which ones won't. I have a feeling about this. Let's click on this guy first. I want to try this two different ways and see if we get two different issues. So I'm going to click in the middle, in between the eyes, save image as, let's call this one eyes 1. Always save it to the desktop. It's just easier to find there. Save. Then let's see if we can find another one. Aha! Have you seen the background where it's checkered like this? I don't think that's going to work. Let's find out if I'm right or not. Let's click on it. Save image as. The first one was eyes 1. Guess what I'm going to call it? That's right, eyes 2. Click on save. They should both be at the desktop. Let's look. Ta-da! Eyes 1, eyes 2. Ooh, and there's an orange right here. So let's go to Photoshop. Let us open on the desktop. Open what? The orange. To make it full screen, hold down Command to press 0. It makes it a little bit bigger. Then File, Open. Let's go to eyes 1. I bet eyes 1 might or might not work. Let's find out. I've seen issues where the black line goes all the way to the edge. Let's see. The 4th button down is your magic wand. Notice this tiny little arrow in the bottom right hand corner. Click on that and you can choose between quick selection and magic wand. So I'm going to select magic wand and then I'm going to click it. There are going to be issues because this goes all the way to the edge. You want to have the eyeballs totally encircled, and then you want to have ants marching all the way around the edge the first time you click it. See how there are no ants marching up here? This is a bad image. It's not going to work. You need to have the eyeballs surrounded. There's the bell. And then you need to have the edges all the way surrounded. If it stops and only surrounds a part of the eyes because they go all the way to the edge, bad one. It's not going to work. I could explain why, but it would take 20 minutes. Close it out. Let's try the other one. Open. Eyes 2. Command 0. I can tell you this is a bad image to use. See how it's fuzzy? You want to get one that is clearer. Let me see if I can find one. I'll be back. Alright, so we are back in Google. Remember, we're looking for the large graphics labeled for use with modification. And we're looking for eyes that don't reach all the way to the edge of the screen. Let's try these. Let's see if it'll tell us how big they are. 920 by 471. That might work. Let's click. Let's save image as eyes 3. Why not? Save it to where? The desktop. Click on Save. File. Open. Go to the desktop. What do we want? Eyes 3. Double click. Ooh, those look nice and clear. So Command 0, and it'll get super duper big. We want to get the eyes and nothing but the eyes. I'm still on the magic wand, which is the 4th button down. Remember, click on that little arrow in the corner, and you can choose between which one you want. Magic wand. Click outside of the eyes. This is what we want. Do you see how the eyes are surrounded by the marching ants? Do you see how the 4 edges are surrounded by the marching ants? If we were to copy this now, it would only copy the white outside of the eyes, and it would leave the eyeballs out. But we want to switch it. We want to get just the eyes without the white behind it. So this is where you have to do select inverse, select inverse, select inverse. Am I repeating myself? Yeah. But when you do that, watch what happens to the marching ants around the edges. They go away. All the ants are marching around the eyeballs, which means we're going to get the eyeballs and nothing but the eyeballs. And you want to have the ants marching around the outside edge. You don't want to have them marching around here. Because if you have them marching around here, all you will get is the black part of the eye. You want the black part and the white part together to have that contrast, right? So your move tool is at the very top. Click it. Then grab the eyeball of your choice, drag it up. I'm not letting go, right? Then I'm dragging it down, then I'm letting go, and I can size it and move it. If I want to swerve them around, I can go to the corner. I can do whatever I like. So remember, if you're looking for a transparent background, when you load it in, it should be straight white in the background. If you get the checkered pattern that shows up in Photoshop, that's a picture of a picture. And they've taken a picture of the checkers, but the checkers are supposed to show you that there's nothing there. The checkers shouldn't exist. They're just something for you to know as the artist instead of something for you to erase. So remember, you should never be erasing stuff around the eyes. They should drop in by themselves and be amazing. That's all I got. Thanks. Bye-bye.